This is Mindfulness with Richard Clarke. I focus on mindfulness meditation. Listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. I'm Richard. Welcome. Today, I'm going to talk about an aspect of mindfulness meditation, the art of listening with the intent to understand. In our modern world, it's becoming increasingly rare to find people who truly listen. Most people, when they do listen, it's to respond, to figure out what to say next, not really to just understand what you have to say. So let's explore how we can cultivate this skill through mindfulness. First and foremost, it's essential to make a conscious effort to listen, not just to reply, correct, or criticize, but to genuinely understand the speaker's perspective. This means setting aside our preconceptions and biases and opening ourselves up to truly hearing what the other person has to say. To do this effectively, we need to pay full attention. That means putting away distractions such as cell phones and laptops and giving our undivided focus to the speaker. By doing so, we can better tune in to both the facts being presented and the underlying needs and feelings behind them. Part of listening mindfully involves practicing silence. Instead of filling every pause with our own thoughts or responses, we can allow space for the speaker to fully express themselves. This silence creates a safe environment for open communication and fosters deeper understanding. Keeping an open mind is also crucial. We must be willing to entertain ideas and perspectives that may differ from our own without immediately dismissing them. This openness allows for meaningful dialogue and the exchange of diverse viewpoints. Body language can often reveal more than words alone. By watching the speaker's body language, we can gain additional insight into their emotions and intentions, helping us to better understand their message. Asking relevant, clarifying questions is another important aspect of mindful listening. These questions not only demonstrate our engagement with the speaker, but also help to ensure that we fully grasp their meaning. Throughout this process, it's essential to monitor our own emotions. If we notice ourselves becoming defensive or judgmental, we can take a step back and refocus our attention on understanding the speaker's perspective. Interrupting is a common habit that disrupts the flow of conversation and can make the speaker feel unheard. Instead, we can practice patience and wait for an appropriate moment to ask questions and contribute to the discussion. Above all, we must listen with compassion and kindness, recognizing the humanity in the speaker and approaching the conversation with empathy fosters a sense of connection and mutual respect. When practicing these principles, it's important to remember to set boundaries. We can strive to speak more deliberately, more slowly, and more engagingly, as if we truly value the other person's attention and understanding. So now, let's put these principles together into practice with a guided mindfulness meditation on listening with the intent to understand. Get comfortable in your seated position and begin by taking a few deep breaths, inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling fully through your mouth. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more present and centered in this moment. Now, bring your attention to your breath, noticing the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Allow your breath to be natural and effortless, simply observing each inhale and exhale as it comes and goes. As you continue to focus on your breath, bring to mind a recent conversation or interaction where you struggled to truly listen. Reflect on how you can apply the principles of mindful listening that we discussed earlier. Now imagine yourself in a similar situation, but this time approach it with the intention of listening to understand. Visualize yourself fully present and engaged, giving the speaker your undivided attention and listening with compassion and kindness. What would this be like? As you envision this, notice any sensations or emotions that arise in your body. Allow yourself to fully experience these feelings without judgment, simply acknowledging them and letting them pass. Now gently release this visualization and return your attention to your breath. Take a few more deep breaths, feeling a sense of calm and clarity watch over you. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and bring your awareness back to the present moment. And take a moment to reflect on your experience and how you can carry this practice of mindful listening into your daily life. Thank you for joining me in this meditation. May you carry the intention of listening with understanding with you as you move through the day. So, Joyce, how's your meditation been?
Well, of course, it's always harder with any guest, but my father makes it a particular challenge. He's always has been very, let's put it this way, self-absorbed. So I did find at one point, and I don't think this is a good kind of meditation, for he had very much stressed me out. And I went into the room and first tried to concentrate on meditating by just in my mind screaming, not out loud, for a couple of minutes until I was able to release it internally and then meditate. It was actually very helpful. I don't think that's a kind of meditation that you recommended normally, but in some cases of stress, the internal scream meditation.
Well, doing things to release the tension is real valuable, however you do it.
Probably a good thing it wasn't an loud scream.
Well, that's right. That upsets people.
And so in that case, you just need to get in the car and close all the windows.
There you go. That's a good idea, Carol. I like that one.
Yes, yes.
But it actually has been very helpful, it getting through the visit and remaining, calm. You know how sometimes family visits can not be calm.
Right. Well, I think people can get more stirred up with family visits than about anything else.
That's true.
How about you, Carol?
Well, we're just going along. I have my nightly 15 to 30-minute meditation, guided meditation, which I really, really like. And then we have most days we have our 10-minute meditation on the afternoon. So just going along.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And with you adding those guided meditations for YouTube is something that gives you more kind of regular meditation than you were doing. And it also kind of probably helps mellow you out before you go to bed.
Well, right. That's the last thing I do on the computer, and then I put it down and read. So it's been really good.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Very good. Very good. So now we're going to meditate again. And since we only have one meditation cycle, I'm going to make it a little longer. I had been giving us 10 minutes, and I'm going to give us 15 minutes. So you got to tough it out, Carol.
Okay.
Okay. Mindfulness is present moment awareness, paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non judgmentally, fully receive whatever is experienced, then let it go. All right. And now we have a short video, The Power of Listening.
Today's story on the art of deep listening. In a peaceful Zen monastery, there lived a renowned teacher named Ryo. His wisdom and compassionate presence drew seekers from far and wide. Among the visitors was a young student named Yumi, who sought guidance on the path of enlightenment. One day, Yumi approached Ryo, his heart burdened with the chaos of a restless mind. "Master," he said with a sigh, "I struggle to find peace and understanding. My mind is filled with constant chatter, and I long to experience true clarity. How can I cultivate deep listening and find inner stillness?" Ryo, his eyes filled with kindness, gestured for Yumi to join him in the tranquil Zen garden. They sat on a wooden bench surrounded by blooming flowers and the gentle trickle of a nearby stream. "Yumi," Ryo began, "imagine a vast, serene lake reflecting the beauty of its surroundings. Now, envision a lake disturbed by ripples and waves. Which lake allows for deeper clarity and reflection?" Yumi contemplated for a moment and replied, "It is the calm lake that offers a clear reflection and a deeper understanding of its surroundings." Ryo nodded, acknowledging Yumi's insight. "Indeed," he said, "the art of deep listening begins with cultivating the stillness within. Just as the calm lake provides a clear reflection, a calm mind allows for a deeper understanding of the world." Intrigued, Yumi asked, "Master, how can I develop the art of deep listening?" Ryo smiled warmly, his voice carrying the wisdom of ages. "Deep listening starts with silencing the noise within," he explained. "Quiet your mind and be fully present in each moment. Release the need to judge or interpret, and simply listen with an open heart and receptive spirit." With those words, Ryo guided Yumi in a meditation practice. They closed their eyes, focusing on the rhythm of their breath and the gentle sounds of nature. Yumi gradually became aware of the symphony of life unfolding around him, the whispering wind, the chirping birds, the rustling leaves. Days turned into weeks, and Yumi immersed himself in the art of deep listening. He let go of the constant stream of thoughts and embraced the richness of the present moment. With each breath, he became attuned to the subtle nuances of existence, discovering a profound interconnectedness with all beings. One evening, Yumi returned to Ryo, his face radiant with newfound awareness. "Master," he said with gratitude, "I have experienced the transformative power of deep listening. By quieting my mind and truly opening my heart, I have found a profound sense of peace and connection." Ryo nodded, his eyes shining with pride. "Yumi, you have embarked on a path of profound wisdom," he replied. "Remember, deep listening is not limited to the ears. It is a state of being. Cultivate the art of presence and attentive awareness, and you will discover the hidden treasures that unfold in every interaction and moment." With a deep bow of gratitude, Yumi bid farewell to his beloved teacher, carrying the art of deep listening within his being. He continued his journey, approaching each encounter with an open heart and a willingness to truly hear and understand. In this way, Yumi not only found inner stillness, but also touched the lives of others through the profound gift of deep listening. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe for more stories.
And now we have our chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Anyway, for me, this deep listening is important, and it's something that most of my life I haven't been very good at. And I can really relate to what I said earlier. Instead of listening, thinking what I'm going to say back.
One of the things I really liked about the video is it talked about when you've silenced inside, you just hear more of what's going around you, the
Yes,
birds and the environment.
yes, yes. So most of the noise that's made in our environment, I think, comes from our own mind.
And you don't necessarily want to deeply listen to that.
No, no. I think that's the other side of what you're doing, listening mental chatter. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next
Thank you.
week. And keep meditating. And you're not going to have house guests this week, Joyce, I guess.
No, so no
So,
meditating with the internal scream, probably.
yes, yes. Okay. Anyway, namaste, and see you
Namaste.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.